get settled on in back into the franchise. And let's try this again. Make sure my trade stayed through. Yep. We're keeping Sosa. Alright. I'm gonna let Drew Thorpe start this game because I feel like if that works. Why does that one looks like a Cleveland hat. Let's go with our alternate. Why not? Let's full send. Let's at least look good. If I'm gonna get killed in this game, I want to look good. Hopefully MLB fixes the freezing, because I'm kind of getting sick of it. If it freezes one more time, I'll be very upset. Very upset. Free and the home of the... Alright.
So in now for the Angels.
Let's see if I can do Drew Thorpe.
A little bit low. And a new season is officially underway.
Yep. New season, new game. Base hit up the middle. Same old White Sox. It do be what it do be.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see
that's Michael A.
is
Terror.
bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time.
Alright, that changeup's going to be a piece for me. I feel it.
High contact
We're going to come back in.
They have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's a base hit. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness
I left that
to
right
try
over the
that
plate,
the
so
opposite way. Didn't get
mad.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In for a
I could really use a double play right now.
Squirts away a little bit.
Yeah, I could really use a double play.
Right there.
Let's try to keep the ball low and hopefully get that double play.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Let's go with the fastball up and in. He was waiting on it, but that's one out. So
this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
That's okay. Now we could go for the ground ball double play.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler is the one up at the plate, so.
On the ground to first. They get one. Tag out.
Let's go.
Double play.
Let's go.
Like that, the inning is over.
That's what I needed. Alright, that's a good start. I'm gonna have to get used to him.
First offering misses badly.
Definitely gonna have to get used to him.
Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a
base hit up the middle. Let's go.
Hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together.
All right, that's a good start. I'm seeing the ball well at least, so that's good. We're gonna do a bunt.
Shot it through the infield.
And a good fastball to start him off.
Just missed it.
That's strike one. Shorten the bunt. And
dude, I just keep missing it.
0-2.
I can't lay down a bunt to save my life, huh?
Ball one there.
Pretty
standard.
Let's
keep it. Let's run
fastball right there.
The count up. Kicking ball in the dirt. I shouldn't have hit that. I got to it. I did get to it. So.
Next pitch is outside.
Another curveball. All right. 2-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Damn.
Here's Mike Tauchman. He was late there. Strike one.
Just late. All right. Fouled off.
Fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a
strikeout.
row.
Sick.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
All right, let's do it.
The next to hit.
Let's go, David Fry.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved.
Inside there, ready to go.
Had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's fouled away.
I just missed that one.
So a
Fouled
foul ball
off.
makes it 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Base hit up the middle. Let's go. See if I can get him to third. That might be risky. I might be thrown out. That's fine. All right. I need to stop risking it with these outfielders. It probably is a reason why I'm not scoring any runs. Like, for being honest, I'm probably not scoring a lot because I keep risking it. You think I'd learn?
Well, there's a certain point where you have to
I would
commit
learn,
to
but
what
I
you
do
think
not.
You see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Logan.
He'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch
Right
to
down.
hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught
Cutter.
way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Yohan Moncada, I think I'm just gonna hit him with some cutters until he proves he can. Oh,
That one is absolutely belted. Tuchman going back on this one. Makes
Nice.
the catch up against the wall.
good catch. All right, so cutters ain't the move. Let's go with the sweeper outside.
Line
Yes.
drive. He's got it.
Let's
And that
go.
is out number 3.
Good second inning, Drew.
And
Good
we're back
second
at the
inning.
Bottom of the inning. And here's
All right,
Sosa to the plate. Kikuchi back to work. Swing at a high fly
Fall,
ball right
fall,
field.
fall, fall. Nah, it's Mike Trout.
Tracks
It's Mike
it
Trout.
down
That ain't
for the
falling.
out. One down. Andrew Vaughn now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Come on,
outfielder.
Vaughn.
Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Rolled over top
Nothing
of it.
better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sends it to first. That's it out.
All right, now we got
Two
Nick
down
Maton.
now, and here is Nick Maton. And the first pitch misses for ball
Up.
1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Through that
Strike
fastball
one, all right.
by
That's
and
all right.
Slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone.
Nice.
2-2.
Nice miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. And
Cut
it's
on
a
and miss. All
strikeout,
right.
and
That's all right.
Just missed.
Just
Ford,
missed outside.
24
All right.
years
That's all right.
old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one clips the corner.
Hurry.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he
Now
shouldn't
it's
have
in a
swung at
1-2
that.
roll.
Now you just set yourself behind. And I ain't coming back into the zone. I'm going to make a chase.
Just missed.
Now let's hit a fastball on that outside corner.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Okay. He was out in
That
front
wasn't
of
an
it.
easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do
circle
damage against
change.
mistakes, but that's not what that
Set him
pitch
down
is.
with the circle change. Let's go.
About looking with the off-speed stuff.
Drew Thorpe I like Drew Thorpe.
Here's Joe Adele.
Drew Thorpe is a good pitcher. All right, go ahead.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Swing and miss.
0-1.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs.
That's a ball. All right. Slider. All right, that's missed.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. He
That's
stays
fouled
alive.
off. Let's see if I can get him with the circle change biting the other way. Fouled it off again. Speed it up with the fastball up and in.
Foul ball still.
I keep catching
1-2
too much of the
count.
plate. I'm
I would
gonna
throw him another
get
breaking
destroyed.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Come on, Drew.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at
God.
bat. Found a way to win the battle.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Really good swing right there. You got to.
Runner takes off. Ripped on the ground to second. In
All
time.
right, good play.
No
Scared me. It wouldn't let me run at
the
first.
Runner in motion. Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. Breaking ball inside.
Which
And
base
that's
is
ball
third?
one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball there.
Aw, Nate, you can't throw pitches like those. You just can't. Like, there's no point in throwing pitches like those.
This one popped up.
But that's perfect.
Dolbeck.
That's perfect.
And that'll do it. Angels.
That's perfect.
Back at right field as
All right,
we
so
go
we got Bobby
to the last
Bobby
of the
Dahlbeck.
third. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Ball
Not
one, no
close
strike.
with that one, and it's 1-0.
Give me one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That's
And
not
now
bad.
We'll see
All
one
right.
of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Kyle Teal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All right, Kyle Teal. I need to work the count a little bit more. I'm not working the count. Yes, base hit.
And that's a base
That's
hit.
a good hit.
So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
All right. Top of the order, 1 away. Michael A. Taylor got a hit last
And
time,
up
so let's
next
see
for
if I can
Chicago, Michael A.
get another
Taylor.
hit here.
1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
God.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Give me something in the zone.
Swing and a miss. There's
Oh,
that
I just went
changeup.
below it. Just dropped my PCI.
That misses the zone.
Don't chase
It's a
something
ball
out of
and
the
2
zone.
strikes.
Don't chase
0-2
something out of the zone.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That missed
Yep.
by a lot. It's
Slider.
2-2.
Don't let him come in. Don't let him come into the zone.
Towards first.
Foul ball. I
and
fought it off.
foul
I
ball.
fought it off.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I just froze.
Frustrating
That was my
end to the
spot.
at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball.
I just froze with
Sometimes
that.
you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In the
And
air,
that's a fly
left
out.
field. Ward sizing it up.
I gotta
Brings
get
it
David
in,
Fry to do something.
and
I
the
feel like that's the
inning
only way I'm
is-
gonna score.
Here on the south side, stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout. Fought off foul.
He's been pitching
That
well,
seems like a
but
setup.
We'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.
Okay.
We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Okay.
And the
1
sweeper
ball,
is off the
2
plate.
strikes.
Come up and in. Attack him.
On the ground. And
Great.
it goes just foul. That's off the mark. And the count is 2-2. Swings through
Set him
that
down.
one.
Yes, sir.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely.
That was a good
Just
one.
bunched
That was a
him
good
up
pitch. That was a
on
good
the
pitch.
inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working it out a way to put them away. Did a nice job right there.
Fouled off.
All right, that's fouled
And they'll
off.
do it again. That one drilled left field. That's back there. That one
It's
is gone.
always Soler. It is always
He sends it
Soler.
out of here. His first homer of the year, and they
And of
jump
course he
ahead in
didn't
the
miss
fourth.
it because you
It's
left it right
1-0.
down the middle,
And the batter
Nate.
now,
Damn.
Logan O'Hoppe.
You're not gonna win this challenge
Down
pitching
base
like
is
that.
empty. Late with the swing
Jesus.
there.
0-2.
God, dude. You can't pitch
Right
like
side,
that.
hard
You are
hit. In
terrible.
time to Vaughn. He's
terrible.
out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses.
Please tell me throw him out. Don't be slow. All right.
First, got him.
It's 1 run. We're playing from behind, but I mean, what? You leave one right down the middle. What do I expect? Like, I shouldn't be surprised, and I act surprised every time. Base hit. Oh, nope.
Snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. David Fry steps to the plate for the White Sox.
All right, David Fry, I need
this. He's already
this.
singled in this game. In the air, right field.
And I just missed it.
Trapp
Just
makes
low.
the grab, 2 down.
Just
Lenny
low.
Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Who do?
Line
Yes.
drive, base hit
Yes.
right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
All right, so that's a good
And
hit.
next to hit for the Sox.
Let's see if I can get Andrew Vaughn to do something for me here.
Late swing foul.
Just late, dude.
White Sox down a run.
Did I?
Skirts
Okay,
away a
I didn't
little
run.
bit.
I didn't swing. Hold up. All right, come on. Come on, Vaughn, I need this.
2 outs.
Yes! Yes! You're going home. 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 We can't risk it. You're going home. You're going home, Sosa.
The relay.
Yes! Thank you, Vaughn.
Comes through with the RBI.
Thank
That's
you.
good sound coming
That's
off
what
the
I
bat,
need.
man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield.
That's right.
That's one of
Those are
those
pitches I
swings
can't
where you
miss.
just don't
I
even
can't miss
feel the
those
ball
when they're
hit
right
the
down the
barrel.
middle.
That's a pure stroke.
Maton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Vaughn on at second with 2 down. Swung
Okay.
out,
Oh,
That's
Maton.
back there. And that
Yes!
one is out of here.
Yes! Yes, Nick
And
Maton.
they take the lead.
That's what I
It's
need.
3-1.
That's what I need to get past this. Let's go.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy
Yes.
all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed
I didn't think
to
he hit
get
that
it
out
of
either.
here,
Holy
but
moly.
Just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort
All right,
to try
all right,
and
you
bring
say
that one back.
Kikuchi. What else you got?
And first
All right.
offering is fouled off.
I'm on him now. I'm on him. Doing a good job of making contact. I just gotta allow.
Nobody on.
Can't allow 2
On
runs.
the ground right
I made
side.
contact, but I was late. So
Swings to first, and that'll do it.
that's right. And with this inning, Nick Maton
2 on this
coming
2-run
through
home
for the
run.
team.
And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed.
I don't know if I would have suggested that, or would have
Welcome
thought
back.
that Nick Maton
Quite
would
the
have done
pitcher's
that.
duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Thor back to work. Swing
That
and a
changeup
miss.
is dirty,
You know,
dude.
these Angels, as this game goes on,
We're gonna
have
eat
to be more
that outside
disciplined
corner.
at the plate.
You
They've
got
been
it.
chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led
Hey,
to
good
some
play, Talkman.
frustrating moments.
Good
They've
play.
been fooled quite a bit today.
So up next, Zach Neto.
That changeup.
That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count, be ready to turn
All
on
right.
the fastball.
3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Oh my
misses.
God.
It's a strikeout.
I can't leave that pitch over the strike zone, dude.
Right there.
I just threw it by him. That's
I'm not
terrible.
sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Alright, Joe Adell has hurt me. We need to be safe with him. Hit in. Alright. That's good. Let's go with the circle change inside. We gotta keep it out of the zone.
Yeah, that skips in.
I would rather it do that
Two
than
down, nobody
be
on.
where I
Here
thought
at
it
the
was
top of
going.
the fifth.
If I get through this inning, we're gonna go to probably Clevenger. I've pitched with Clevenger before, so I think I can control him a little bit.
That misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
Strike him out.
That's a strikeout.
Let's go.
And the Angels are gone.
Set him down.
Back here on
Now let's go to the bullpen. Let's hope it doesn't freeze. We're gonna warm him up.
the south side.
All right,
and now
sick.
Kyle Teal. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm swinging at that. I'm getting over anxious.
Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for
Don't
a
swing at
left-handed
stuff out
hitter
of
to
the zone.
track.
Let's keep working the count. I need him to get at least 10 pitches an inning. I would be thankful for that.
That one missing inside.
Oh, I so swung. I so swung. Jesus, I swung.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Dude, I just am
So the
sucking right
batting
now.
order
That's like a
turns
dot,
over.
though. Like,
Michael
what can
A.
I do?
Taylor digs in now. 1 for 2. He was late there. Strike
What
one.
would be nice is I should probably get someone who can hit, or who can bunt. If I can get someone who can bunt to lead off, I might be able to try to bunt for hits.
Swings through that.
Be
Spin rate's
cheesy at the
outstanding
top of
on
the
that
lineup.
fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's a ball.
Don't swing at that.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got Mike Clevenger warming up in the bullpen.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out.
That's fine.
2 away now after
We
the
got
drop third strike.
Benny Biceps.
2 down, bases empty. And now Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I bet you I was
Activity
right where the
for the
last one was.
Angels. Number 57
Yeah.
getting loose out there. Burke also throwing. Lifting
Ah,
in the air
just
down the
missed
left
it.
side. Ward.
That's all right.
And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. All right, we go to
So let's go to put in the game.
Mike Clevenger comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Inside, just missed. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
We got full count.
On the ground
Yes.
to the left. And that's
a good
just
pitch.
foul.
Now let's go back up and in because we established that outside corner.
Goes
Strike him out. Clevenger, let's go. He might be my guy, to be honest with you.
A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Shannawell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Ball 2.
I'm a little bit, I can control him.
Just
ball 3.
missed. The White Sox up by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through
God,
this.
I wish he gave it to me, dude. Wish he gave me that swing and miss. I know he didn't, but like I wish he gave it to me. Ah,
Battling
missed
here
that
as he
one.
fouls it away.
Strikeout.
Miss, and he struck him out.
All right.
And there's 2 away.
Let's see if they'll replay the home run.
Strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
All right, now we
the
are
designated hitter for the
facing
Angels, Jorge Soler.
my dad.
That's to third.
Yes, get him out. Come back home, baby. Let's go.
And that is that. So
Let's
it's no
go.
runs, no hits, no errors.
All right, it's still a lot of game left,
Back
so
now
let's,
for the
you
bottom
know,
of the 6th, and
still a
there's
lot
new
of game
pitcher on
left,
the
so we got to
mound,
make
number
sure that we're
57,
being safe.
on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Swing,
base
chopper
hit.
out to short.
Just a little chopper. I mean,
away,
I'm
bottom
making
of the 6th.
contact. That wasn't a bad swing. I'm near the
So up
ball.
next for Chicago,
I'm going to
David
run
Fry.
into one eventually.
And first offering is fouled
I was
off.
right there.
Fry measures
Too early.
6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball, it stays
Foul
nothing
ball,
in
all
2.
right. Base hit.
Ripped to short.
Just say base
2 up,
hit
2
enough
down.
times, and eventually it'll be a base hit. All right, David
2
Fry's
outs,
fine.
base
I mean,
is empty.
I'm making
Now it's
solid
the second
contact. Now it's time for
baseman,
Sosa to do
Sosa.
something. Yes.
Hard hit
Aw,
left side.
just
Throws to
missed.
first in time, and the White Sox go
That's fine. We're gonna keep
top
Clevenger
of
in.
inning number 7, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Fastball for a strike.
Fastball.
0-1.
Oh
Puts
my
it
God.
in the air out towards left center.
I'm getting
Taylor
so
sizing
lucky.
This one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 2.
Oh no, you forgot. Do it quick before he
Swing
looks.
and a foul out of play.
Wow, that was bad. All right, I gotta get this changeup to work. Honestly,
Breaking ball misses down and away.
you know what? It almost hurt me last time. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll get by him this time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he yes! He's rung up on strikes.
Yes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on.
Get it.
Flip to the pitcher
Yes,
is
sir.
in time. And they do. Bottom of the 7th.
Let's do bullpen. We are gonna go to. We'll go to Brees.
And here's the first
Brees
baseman,
Wilson.
Andrew Vaughn.
Okay, base hit.
Swing and a line
That
drive,
works.
and that one's
I
a
shouldn't have
base
gotten
out
a
of the
base
left
hit,
center
but that
field.
works.
And the leadoff man
I'm
aboard.
timing it up well, so we just gotta. Nick Maton.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Maton. He had a big swing back in the
Maton,
fourth,
too.
a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was.
He had a big
Boog.
hit.
Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so
And now we got
smooth.
another base hit. Let's go.
Off the bat.
Base hit.
I don't think he's getting the third. Let's play it
And it's
safe.
now first and second to start
So
the
first
inning.
and second, and who's up
Back-to-back
now?
base hits. Other than
Bobby
ripping one
Dahlbeck.
into the
All right,
gap or
that could
blasting
work.
one over the wall,
That could
there
work.
aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive
Ball
in
one.
the center field. So that definitely felt good. You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in
almost.
this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike
One
2.
ball.
I don't know why I was up there.
And there's a ball.
He almost hit me. Jeez.
And misses inside.
All right,
This is a
3-2.
really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
Yes.
You just better not miss it.
Don't run on Mike Trout. Don't run on Mike Trout. We're gonna trust Theo to get us up by 1.
Station to station right here.
We're playing station to
Bases
station.
loaded, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't
This
find
is
the
a golden
zone.
opportunity.
Well, he's
We've
just
got
given up 3
to
straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
tag.
Squeezes
Both you
it.
guys.
Runners tag up from second and third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
What's the slide
Michael
button?
A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Slides, but he can't come
That's
up with
fine.
it. In to score is
That's
the
all
runner
I
from
need.
third, and it's an RBI single.
That's all I
and they
need.
take a
Michael
3-run
Taylor.
lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced
That's
approach,
fine.
and just black
Not bad.
Steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Zach Neto. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Nice.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Tachman makes
Tachman's
the
getting
grab.
that.
And there's one away.
I don't know if I'm bringing the
Digging
closer
in,
in, to be
Joe
honest
Adele.
with you. I don't trust him.
That one's in there.
I also want to
Strike one.
save him for later in the year, like later in the game. Like, I like Clevenger. Clevenger has some good
Inside
stuff.
just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
All right, that's a good offer.
That's too low. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that
got 3-2.
misses. And now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing
Strike
and
him
a
out.
miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be
see.
mad at yourself after an at-bat like that
I'll
one.
give him one more batter.
And
Yeah,
a
we're
roll
gonna-
to center field base hit.
We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go to the bullpen.
Here comes the skip. And that's a little bit high. Ball one.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth,
One
get a
ball, one
lockdown
strike.
closer ready to come in.
Next
Fastball
offering
two.
upstairs.
I kind of almost want to walk him.
Now a high fly ball out to left
It'd be
center.
stupid to walk him, but
Benintendi
like I
sizes
kind of wanted
this
to.
one
I'm
up.
not gonna lie
He's
to you.
got it, and that's the third out. Angels leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
All right.
Bottom of the eighth, and now here is Mike Tachman.
Base hit. Nope.
Smoked on the ground a second. The
Ground
throw to
ball.
first,
That's okay.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. So now the DH spot, David Fry. And
Just
first
missed that.
offering is fouled off.
Just missed it.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Movement in the bullpen. Ben Joyce appears to be getting loose. There's the swing and a miss.
Was I late? Man, I
One ball,
missed.
two strikes.
That
Oh.
one ripped right center
Oh.
field.
Yes.
Dives,
Get down.
but it falls. falls. And
We're not
now
going to
it
get a
looks
triple,
like
but that's a
extra
good double.
bases. Into second,
That's a
and
good
he's got a
double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to
That's
leave
good.
this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms
Right,
extended.
so this
that he
could be
loves to do.
a chance
nice
for us to
job
put
right
the
there,
game out.
coming back in that at bat.
Now here is
I like how they say
Lenny
lockdown
Sosa.
closer, but it's a 73 overall. Like, that's crazy.
Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
God,
The high
that's
heat
all right,
too much
Sosa.
on that one. Andrew Vaughn
I was late on
steps
that.
to the plate for
Pitching
the
up
Red
and in,
Sox.
up's probably my kryptonite, it seems.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's out to center field. Adele makes the catch, and that
All right, so that finishes the inning.
all set to start the 9th.
This
in
is
this
where
one.
it
Here's
could
Mike
go
Trout.
wrong. So, 3, 4, 5.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards
Oh my
right
God,
center.
no.
That's back.
No, don't do this
And
to me.
outta here.
Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me.
Wiffle ball up there, and that's
Please
typically
don't do
not
this
the
to me.
easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap.
All right.
Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Soler stands
Please don't
in
do this
now
to me.
and watches strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Oh my God. How did he hit that, dude?
Nobody on, nobody
How did he
out
hit
with a
that?
run
That
in
was
here at
dirty.
the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground
I'm
ball
still
out to
good.
short.
Get him out. Get him out.
In time to
Okay,
Vaughn.
1 down.
Now 1 gone in the 9th.
We are 1 out away.
And here's the catcher.
We are
Logan
1 out away,
O'Hoppe.
chat. 1
That
out.
play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hammers that one deep left field.
Oh my
and
God,
forget it.
no. No, please. Please.
Looks like this guy was looking
No.
out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
That's a ball.
Absolutely blasted
No.
out of this ballpark.
Moncada up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering upstairs.
No.
Wilson. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a swing and a miss. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused.
All
and I
right,
kinda
we
do
are
what it
1
takes
out
to get
away,
you on
chat.
track, and
1
you have a
out
great show.
to get this
So
back in.
perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ward now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
Oh man, my heart is racing right now. I don't want to do more extra innings, to be honest with you.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, we are down to 1 more strike, guys. 1 more strike.
Wilson is just
This
one
fastball
strike
has
away.
eaten my ass every game.
Let's go. And that's the ball game.
Game 1 done.
Well, they win the
Oh
opener
my
on the
God.
First game of the 3-game series, and there's
Was
just
that
such a good
the worst
feeling when you're in your
I've
own
ever
ballpark.
felt in a
You're
game?
sleeping in your own
Yes.
bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's
Yes,
food.
it was awful.
Everything's right in your world.
That was awful. Never again. Just to make it interesting, I guess. Game log. Let's watch the replay of Angels in that last inning. That last inning. Not only did Trout take us deep, just hitting an absolute missile. Just absolute rocket in the 9th. To not only that, to giving up another shot. to Logan O'Hoppe 2 batters later. And as I watch this ball fly out, this is my reaction. I am the same as Dahlbeck on third base. We're going to lose this game as that ball flew out. And I gave them a bad pitch. But we won. Not only did I give up a missile to Mike Trout, but also to Logan O'Hoppe, as that ball was not coming back. That is insane. Let's just say I did it to make it interesting. God, that was terrible. That was terrible. Alright, we're gonna sim through this state. We'll auto fix that, because I don't really care about AAA. That was a crazy game. That was crazy. And the fact that I really thought I was going to lose that one just made it even worse. Like, that was 10 times worse than I could have ever imagined. And it was not fun. Definitely not fun. Alright, let's do this. We gotta get game 2 started. Because I really want to do this and start playing. Alright, we have beaten the Angels in game 1. We need to figure out our game 2 strategy. I know right now that I have Cannon pitching, but it probably won't be Cannon. Drew Thorpe actually did really well, and I didn't mind him as my ace. So I would like to get another starter going. So we can probably... John Cannon, who could be good? Let's look at our pitching depth. Davis Martin usually goes after. Now, I need to look at hits per 9. Home runs per 9 is good. That might be the move. Let's do that. We will go with Davis for the next start. I would really like to get this game 2 knocked out. So if I can get this knocked out in, we're going to play the full game. We're sticking with the black. We're sticking with the black ones because we won the game with that one. So let's try to cut it down now. We have a righty on the mound. Austin Slater isn't bad against righties. Is there any way I can get him in the lineup? I'd have to take David Fry out, probably. Rojas can play second, though. Would I want Sosa to sit? Maybe. Austin Slater needs to be in the game. So let's have David Fry come out. We will put Fry in at third. Rojas in at second. Move Rojas up. Move Slater down. And Talkman, Benintendi, Vaughn, Heel, Colson. Sosa can always come in if a lefty comes in. The power for Dahlback, though, is good. It's just his vision sucks, dude. His vision's awful. Alright, so this is going to be our lineup. We're going to go ahead and do this. Palacio has some potential. He could set up David Fry and Mike Talkman. I need to come through, but Soriano has given me problems in the last few games. So if I can get him to help us, that would be awesome.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little
So
worse than
let's see if we can do this, and if we can, that would be awesome.
This season. You know, one of the keys is just
right, Davis
being able to have a consistent
Martin.
delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a
Ball
higher
one.
chance of being successful.
I hate the rain. Does anyone else think it rains too much in MLB The Show? I think it's terrible. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I hate it.
Now 3-0.
I feel like it just causes unnecessary lag. Like, if I want it to rain, I'll put it on
That
rain.
one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Leadoff walk is
a
fine.
story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past.
There goes the runner. On the ground to
That's
third.
fine.
In time to Vaughn. One
We've
out
gotten
the top of the
one out.
first.
We are coming up on Mike Trout right now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now batting,
We're going to come
Mike
with the
Trout.
fast... Oh,
Slides, but it gets by him. Into third now.
that's
so
fine.
runners at
That's
the
fine.
corners and one
That's
out.
okay.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a...
Trout on the move. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely.
All right, we've got to get the strikeout here. I have to get the strikeout. We're just... Solaire's a chaser.
And
Yes!
swing and a miss.
Yes!
Strikeout there.
That's right.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there.
All right,
The
now I
infield
need to get
playing
out
back,
of
and this
Logan
pitcher
O'Hoppe.
has to
I
step
can't.
up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Just missed.
His control is
Right
not
there for a
great.
strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
He's going to walk him again.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
strikes.
Yes! Perfect pitch, man. Good job. Perfect pitch. All right, we've got to strike early. I've got to strike early. I can't mess around.
To the right side.
Ground ball.
Fires over to first. One up, one down. Josh Palacios steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fouled off again. That's fine. It's just so small.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's
Man,
got
all
such a
this
good
stuff
sinker.
moves.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now 1-2.
I got out of that first inning without any damage, but
that's down and in.
we're not swinging anything stupid. We've got to work the pitch count up. Their bullpen's not that great, so I've got to take my time with getting this guy out of the game. Dum bum 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 bum.
Fly ball to right.
You just yell south side.
Two
Like,
away.
why? You don't have to yell south side. I get it. Just let me hit the ball.
2 down, bases
Just let me
empty.
hit the ball.
Here's Mike
Dang.
Tauchman.
Definitely classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players. Willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
A swing and a
Nah,
miss
that was
as
terrible.
he chases way out of the zone.
That fastball always just looks so great, and then it's just not.
Now 1-1.
That's fine.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's fine.
Goes
Tauchman's
down,
gonna get
swinging
out.
for the strikeout. Gets it to first.
He's just dirty, dude.
Top of the second. Here is Yoan Moncada. That's in there.
Fastball, good pitch. Keep the fastball outside corner.
Downstairs to Moncada.
1-1.
The fastball out and away.
Swings and misses. 1-2. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans
Set him
are
down.
weather, and
That's a-
3 straight strikeouts.
That's a good one.
Taylor Ward, the next to
We've
hit
got
for the
to
Angels.
go up and in.
Just missed. One
This
out,
blue,
bases empty.
he doesn't give me anything, dude. He is being
To
stingy
third.
as hell. Good play, David
In
Fry.
time to Vaughn. 2 up,
Good
2
play.
down in the top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one down the line, and
Okay.
foul ball.
See if I can
Second
get him
inning
to
here,
chase.
no score. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
We'll hit him with the fastball.
Swing
Set him
and a
down.
miss, struck him out.
Good pitch.
We head to the bottom of the second.
Martin is
Now
doing
here's the
well.
cleanup hitter for the White Sox.
David Fry's
David
up.
Fry. Soriano back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
misses
1 strike.
way outside.
Need to focus in for this.
And that one is inside. That hits the dirt. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls
Ah,
one
just
away,
moved
and now
it.
3-2.
You can't just move it, man. Can't move it.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, that was
and
so
that's
close.
how they get their first
That's
base
good.
runner of the game. Benintendi up here.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at
Oh, he
first.
hit me.
Inside, and it hit him.
He hit me.
And up next for Chicago,
Why?
Andrew Vaughn. Pitch misses. Ball one.
I'm
At
swinging.
second, Benintendi.
If he's
At
gonna walk
first
in a
with
run,
the
I'm gonna
outs.
let him. You know, like.
And it's even up.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Bum 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 bum.
Grounder might be two.
All right, grounder.
Neto for one, and
That's fine.
two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Is it Teal?
Now
Okay,
the
so
White
it's
Sox
Kyle Teal.
catcher, Kyle Teal. And a foul ball.
Just missed it. All right.
2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. And strike 2.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
It is such a good feeling. Yes. Base hit.
Drive, and this might be
All
trouble.
right, so that's 1 run.
And they strike
That's a good
first
start.
as they take a 1-0
I'm feeling good
lead.
today. Feeling really good. 1-0
The
start.
run on the board and picks up an RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Austin
Go, 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 go.
Slater stands in.
Go, 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 go. Let's go.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
I definitely swung. I definitely swung.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
So we're going to keep on swinging the bat.
And that's down and away.
Ball 2. No problem.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-2.
Slater is one of my better hitters against righties, so if I can get one more run in, that'll be so nice. Yes. And I can.
Knocks in a run.
Austin Slater.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
All right,
that had
Austin
eyes
Slater
on
with
it,
a
man.
base
Sometimes
hit.
that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And first
That's a
offering
good
is
splitter,
fouled
man.
off.
Such a good splitter. Come on, White Sox.
Ball.
Do you really think there's that many people here on a rainy day in like the White Sox stadium? I feel like there can't be. And they got a lot of
That's a
young
little bit low.
youth, but like,
2-1.
I don't know, man. Feels a little unrealistic.
Outside low. 3 balls and a strike.
Alright, so I'm gonna be taking the walk, I think.
Right through there for a strike.
I'm
3-2,
gonna
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2
Alright,
on
cool. Base
and 2 outs.
first and
So here
second.
we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the
They
entire
do add,
team.
they are adding pressure.
1 ball. No
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. 2 outs. Couple of base
All right,
runners
come
at
on.
first and second. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off.
Rojas. I've got 2 insurance runs, so it looks good.
That one missed.
It looks good. But I gotta
First
keep
and
working the
second,
count.
2 down.
This is a time for me to work the count, so we're gonna work the count.
Up the
Okay.
middle.
That's
Rengifo
close.
on the run, sends it over to first.
Okay, that's fine.
And they get the out. And we're back. Here's Joe Adele. Swing and a miss.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Yes.
In the air, center field. Palacios under it.
Good job, Palacios.
Hauls it in for the out.
All right, 1 out. The top of the
Back to
third.
the top of the lineup. Luis
can't
Rengifo,
get too
the next to
fancy.
hit for the Angels. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
We can't get too fancy with this.
And now Nolan Shanuel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Shanuel in his second season, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Just missing there, and it's 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Rengifo stands at first with 1 out. And a swing
What a
and miss.
changeup.
He picks up his 5th
What a good
strikeout on the
changeup.
hill. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Pitches in there. Strike 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Okay.
Folks, could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home.
2 strikes, but
All
found
right,
a way.
that's fine.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point.
That's 1
Pretty
run.
impressive for an
One
0-2
run.
count.
Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing.
Let's go.
That's strike 3 and the third
Set him
out.
down.
So
Bye
we
for
take a
there.
break. But a run
Get
will
out
score
for
in the inning
there.
on this RBI double.
Get
And
out
it's now
for
a 2.
there.
Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now
All
the
right.
number 2 hitter, Josh Palacios. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed it. It's okay.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
I mean,
Well,
I don't know what I was
trying to be
looking for.
aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off
Right
when it's in
back
the
to
zone.
him.
Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, David Fry. There's a
Yes.
swing and a drive.
That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
This
That's a
looks
double.
like extra bases.
That's a
Makes
double.
the turn and heads for second.
All right, he's gonna get in there
And
with a
that's
double.
a 2-bagger.
David Fry is becoming a good hitter
Oh,
for
it
me.
started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
All right, so
I
Andrew
love the approach he
Benintendi's up.
had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite
I'm gonna
field
wait
gap
for
the
something.
double.
Benintendi batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And
Yes,
one
Benny
hammered.
bicep, putting us
That's back.
up. Let's go, Benny.
And gone.
And Benny biceps with a 2-run bomb. This
That
is
should
seeming
put a
doable.
jolt
Let's
into this
go.
home crowd. His first homer of the
You
year.
can
They
put it
have
on the
come aboard.
ball.
It's 4-1.
Go.
Zingy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably
Wow.
already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start
Benny
to struggle.
biceps with a
100 is
2-run
really
bomb.
nice number to get to, though.
So 2 away with nobody on. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Andrew Vaughn, I got
And
to it,
first
but
offering is
you know,
fouled off.
gonna foul it off every time. With a 3-run
Two down,
lead, that's
nobody
helpful,
on.
but I mean, nothing's safe.
Swing and a foul back,
Nothing
and that's
is
out
safe.
of play. Going to count 1-2. We haven't seen a
Nothing
break
is
in the
safe.
weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Don't stop play, please.
Go Chris through the early stages.
Right.
He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The next offering misses.
I really hope
3
this
balls,
game
2
doesn't
strikes.
freeze.
It
I
is
really
interesting,
hope.
though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Reed Detmers up and throwing. Anderson getting cranked up as well. And it's 1-1.
Okay, 1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
That was dirty. I was right there where it was before. I didn't expect it to drop like that. Jeez. Yeah, there's no way I should have hit that and do a base
And
hit.
that
So
is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy
Benny
of this
biceps.
2-run homer.
we
Back
hopped
here
on
at the
him early.
ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's
Nice.
towards center. Palacios under it. Makes the catch.
Good
and there's
job.
1 gone. Here is Moncada. Went down on strikes his first time through. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Yes.
This to center field.
Yes.
Palacios.
Good job, good job, good job.
Moving in on this
What
one.
a play.
Puts
Good
it away
play,
for the out.
Palacios.
And a couple
Let's
of quick
go.
outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That's fine. It's 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-2.
That's
And
not
a
as
foul
high as I
ball,
wanted
he
it.
stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, blocked.
Okay, so that was blocked at least. Let's go with fastball.
Swing and a
Let's
miss.
go.
Struck him out.
Strikeout.
And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So they can't do anything
Mr.
with a 2-out
Worldwide.
double. We're midway in the 4th. White Sox 4 and the Angels 1.
You could encounter the great, so you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit. I countered your fits, led you astray.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Reed Detmers.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. RBI single his last time up.
Austin Slater.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and
Sorry,
it's
I
not
zoned
too
out.
bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a
Did he
little
go?
bit.
Starting
Didn't go
after
there.
it, appeal
He
to
did not.
first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. And a pitch. Down the
Okay.
line. And that's a foul ball.
It's a good swing, though.
That one the other way. Rengifo tosses to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So digging in, Colson Montgomery.
I don't like his windup.
Late on that fastball.
Big
Eat
time
it up.
jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No
Base
ball,
is empty,
2
one
strikes.
away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
One
Gonna
strike.
really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Out to center
All right, sick.
and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Joe Adell.
This guy's way too invested into the game. Alright, let's get this going, sorry.
Martin back to work. That clips the
That's
corner.
a strike.
You know,
Flip
these
in the corner.
Angels finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position,
Let's
so
just get
a
it
lot
in.
of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Alright.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now here is... Oh, now this
Oh
one's
my
high
God.
and deep. Way back there. On its way.
That's gone. That's a shot. Well, that just made
That
it
was a high
interesting.
slider, but he did.
Yeah, I left that hanging. At the end of the day, you can't do that.
A really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard,
Yes.
and he got rewarded.
Okay, one out.
Anytime to Vaughn.
It's just
And
making
that's
it
the
more and more
first out.
close.
Nice
We've just got
recovery after
to
giving up the homer.
play it safe.
Check swing, but it's put in play.
That's okay. Alright, I'll take
Fires
it.
to first in
That's spot
time.
number 2.
Nice job of deception right there by the
All
pitcher.
right.
Got the hitter out there a little bit, couldn't check his swing, and induces a nice little ground out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Alright, so next is Logan O'Hoppe. He hit a home run with us
And next
last
for
time.
LA, Logan
So let's
O'Hoppe.
be safe.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And that's
That's
outside.
away.
If he can get through this inning, I want him to get through the inning.
Next one misses. And a count 2-1. That clips the corner.
Flip in the corner. Alright.
Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out looking. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. 4-3 ball game. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Josh Palacios. Now he breaks his bat.
Okay, that's a hard play.
Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the right
think
fielder,
if he-
Mike Tauchman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Yes, base hit.
On the
Ball.
line, base hit.
Let's go. Good hit,
Just kind
Chalkman.
of sliced that one into center.
Good hit.
David Fry steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses, and that's ball 1.
I'm gonna wait back for a pitch to hit.
And that one lifted in the air center field.
I
He's
just
got it.
missed
There's
it.
2 away.
Just missed it.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Benintendi needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. That one not close. And 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over.
I'm just late.
Top of the 6th inning. So swings through that one for strike two. In the air, left field.
Get there, get there, get there, get there.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Another good pitch.
Slider.
Another good pitch. Strike him out. Good shit.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Man, this is crazy. Alright, I just am taking a
and they're
breath.
going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
That's fine.
That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Pulls that one foul.
Gonna hit that change up on the
ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
In the air, pretty deep out
Good
to
hit.
center field. And
way to make the play.
Out.
That was close,
no
but that's
runs,
okay.
One hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. White Sox 4 and the Angels 3.
And
welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now, Andrew Vaughn. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019.
All right. I really need an extra run. Let's focus in. Let's focus in on this.
Foul ball. And down on strikes he goes.
That's crazy.
Kyle Teal. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
That's a ball.
That's inside.
We're not swinging at anything stupid. That is the one goal today. Do not swing at stupid pitches. Do not swing at stupid pitches.
And it is 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And now 2-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Slater, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Dude, this is the slowest windup in all of MLB.
And the count is
If I have to look at it one more time, I swear, I could, like, lose my mind right now. Like, this game would be in the 8th, whether win or lose. Like, I'd probably get my ass kicked, but still. If he didn't take such a long windup.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
The changeup
9,
missing.
10,
And that's
11,
ball
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And that one got a piece of him.
Okay.
Looks like it'll be a
All right,
pinch hitter.
Sosa. I need a run here.
A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Headed towards
Yes,
the corner.
yes. Fall.
Trout pulls that
that's
one
okay.
down, and that is...
I just missed it.
So remaining in the game defensively, Lenny Sosa taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Right,
Can't forget the
strike one.
2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this
I
at-bat
think
right
he's going
here.
to catch that.
Tachman going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, all right.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
We've got Mike Trout coming up.
He was all over that one.
Let's
Just
go
a
with
solid
the
swing
sweeper.
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. And another ball. With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. Clips the outside corner.
I feel like I should
now
walk him.
2-1. There's a strike. Got him swinging.
Holy moly. Let's go. Mike Trout set him down.
Right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Just missed.
1-1.
Check swing, he held up. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2 balls.
Shanuel at second with 2 down.
I'm going to hit the changeup low.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Get him out.
The throw
Get him
in,
out.
And he's out.
Let's go. Gone down, baby.
Well, I can understand why
Let's
they tried
go.
to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done
Wow.
from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
That is a big-time play. Shouldn't have happened.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Fastball
All
is
right,
outside.
that's fine.
hit in the air left field. Ward makes the play, and there's one down.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, Rojas is fine. Let's do management, bullpen, get lefty, going. Guess Cam Booster would be my guy, right?
Batter down.
About to say, please don't freeze.
Palacios. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I don't want it to freeze right now, to be honest with you. This could be the game win.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
I feel like I'm going to see Ben Joyce today, and I'm not excited about it, but it's okay.
Swing and a ball
base
lifted
hit.
in the air.
Let's go.
Shallow left field. And there's a hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And next to hit for the Sox, Mike Tauchman, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball.
1 run game. 1 out. 1 on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Just missed that. That should have been gone.
Way outside, and it gets away.
Alright, that's fine. Runner in scoring position. Let's be smart.
Into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Stays alive.
Alright, fouling it off.
Two and 2.
In the
That's a
dirt.
good block. Good block.
Man at second. The
Yes,
other way.
base hit.
The base hit.
That's a boy, Tauchman.
Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Alright, so that's another
He'll
run
score.
in.
It's an RBI single.
That's what
and
we
they
needed,
lead
though.
by
We need to
2.
get up a little bit.
Drives in the run. That was the thing
And
with
they're
Ely.
leaving him
He may
in.
have been a little behind the pitch, but
Let's see
by
if I
getting
can
that
get-
barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was
Yes.
able to meet it.
Neto looks to second.
What a
That's
play.
1, and that's 2.
What a play. I just missed it. That's okay.
And we're back, ready to
All right,
begin
let's go
the
with
8th.
the
Here's the
changeup
Angels catcher,
outside.
Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
I'm going to come up and in. Not like go to Cam Booster yet. So
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That
Okay.
wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
slider.
Passes and
Strikeout.
misses.
Let's
It's
go.
A strikeout.
That's a good
Definitely
pitch.
made him chase a little bit out of the
That's a
zone
good
right
pitch.
there.
We're
I
gonna
don't
come
think that's
back
a
in
strike if he
with
takes
a
it. Pretty textbook
sweeper.
pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a
Hit
miss.
behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
Change up.
Base is empty, 1 away.
Now
and
let's
we're in
see
the
if I
top
can
of the
hit the
8th.
curveball.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how
Okay.
they score this. Next to hit, Taylor Ward. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here.
No,
Try to close
no.
that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In the dirt. Moncada into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Next offering upstairs. Moncada, the runner at second with 1 away. That one catches the zone, and it's 3-2. See ya.
Yes,
Strikes
sir.
him out for the second time today. Zach Neto will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. We're gonna hit that.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And a base hit on the line. Doesn't stop.
Yes,
Heads for home.
yes. Gunned down again.
And he's
Twice.
out.
That's
Touchdown,
right.
That ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there.
Cut him
Outfielder
down
needed
again.
No help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll in.
Thank God.
To the bottom
Andrew
of the eighth,
Benintendi.
Brock
We
Burke.
can leave him in.
He's making his second appearance of the season. Benintendi to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
We need to focus
You
in.
know,
'cause
these
this
White
is-
Sox doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading
that's
to
okay.
a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
I just missed
Balls
that
it
one.
in,
That's
and there's
okay.
one away. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That
Fights
makes me
that
feel a
one
little
away,
bit
still
better. I
1
mean,
and 2.
those are getting views.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. This
Yes.
one in the air, right field. Trout
Yes,
sizing
sir.
this
Take
one
it
up.
back. Oh,
Makes the catch.
that's okay.
And there's 2 away. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses.
All right, that's fine.
Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
Let's get to bullpen.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Chases the
I'm ready
fastball
for it.
up the ladder.
Ready for
struck
the last
him
inning.
out. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 3.
I'm ready for the last inning. This is
Back
it.
at right field. And now
Pitcher is getting tired. We're gonna go to the bullpen. Lefty, lefty. Looks like I should stay righty. I ain't listening to it. We putting one in the game.
that one finds the zone. And it's 0-1.
I trust Booster.
On the ground, right side.
You got it.
Vaughn
That's
takes
right.
it to the bag. And a quick out.
One
number
out.
1.
Those plays can
I'm
be
trusting
tricky.
Boozer.
They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings through
Nice
that
cutter.
one for strike 1.
1 and
The
1.
Angels down by
try
a
that
pair
again.
here at the top of the ninth. Fly
Oh.
ball down the
Can you
line.
get there?
Tachman on the move
Nah,
towards
Tachman
the line.
can't get there. That's
Tries
okay.
to make the play, but it's foul. Cuts
Nice.
it, misses. That's a
That's
strikeout.
right.
Now only 1 out remaining.
All right, guys, one out, and this is
next
gonna be
for
the
LA,
furthest I get.
Nolan Shotwell. And first offering is fouled
One
off.
foul ball. I'm gonna come back in.
Just missed.
Okay.
1 ball, 1 strike.
See if I can hit the.
They're down to their
Okay.
final strike. Boozer
one more.
is just 1 strike away.
Let's go.
Swing and a miss.
Set him
struck
down.
him out, and that is the ball game.
All right,
I don't care
2
if you're a
wins.
top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a
2
game
wins.
like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward
That
to coming
helps.
out again for the next.
That really does help. Came off with some clutch hitting. Came up some clutch hitting with looking at highlights. Looking at the replay vault, something that really came out to me was Benintendi's home run. That really helped us. That was probably what put us ahead the most. That clutch hitting there. Vault ones with RBIs. Great save. Thank God that we got past that game 2. This is the farthest we've been. Tomorrow we're going to be playing some more. So, I hope. Let's see what it got me. So we still are playing them. Next matchup is against the Twins, which has really good pitching. So I'm a little nervous about that one. But that's okay. We can come back. We can send through date. And now that we are on that date, we are about to get through our first series. We'll be facing Kyle Hendricks. I'm gonna save over this. Alright, sweet.